strike the harp and sing. I will wake the dawn. It's given to man to praise his Lord as long as
Day 3. Saint Francis, All Holiness stems from how we treat one another. Open my heart and my conscience to see the areas I need to change. Pray that I may act upon the grace given to respond lovingly and generously. Amen.
Francis, hold me, brother Win.
Strike the harp and sing. I will wake the dawn. It's given to man to praise his Lord as long as he is young. He praised my Lord for brother Wing. His breath surrounds the earth. My Lord, for sister water, praise the body pure.
We praise you, Lord, for brothers Sweden and fair and stormy, our various modes, by which you cherish all that you have made. Amen.
Brother sun and sister moon, I now do see you.
About the age of 19, Francis went to battle against the nearby town of Perugia. Francis was captured and taken prisoner. He was held prisoner in a dungeon for a year before his father paid the high ransom and he was set free. Over the next few years, Francis began to see visions from God. The first vision was when he was sick with high fever. At first, he thought that God had called him to fight in the crusades. However, he had another vision that told him to help the sick. Finally, when praying in a church, Francis heard God tell him to repair my church which is falling in ruins. Francis gave all his money to the church. His father became very angry with him. Francis then left his father's home and took a vow of poverty. In this way, transformation began in Saint Francis's life after receiving the visions from God.
Put in a dungeon, and he was to wait there till his father paid the ransom. But it took almost a year of negotiations before Francis could be released. In the meantime, he fell sick with high fever. It was then that he started receiving visions from God.
Oh, Lord. Huh? Was it real? Or am I just dreaming?
The visions he received made Francis a reformed person. Francis returned home after a few days, but he kept receiving these visions from God. He now wore ordinary clothes, and he stayed away from lavish parties and friends. Instead of his love for leading a soldier's life, a new love was born in his heart, a love for all the hungry and sick people in the world.
Hello, brother. How are you feeling?
Huh? It seemed to him that he must go everywhere and tell everyone to love one another. Francis spent most of his time praying in mountain hideaways and in the churches nearby. One day, he received another vision from God.
Lord, if that's your will.
Not fully understanding the word of the Lord, Francis thought that his mission was to repair the churches which were in poor condition. So he sold his clothes and his father's horse to collect money for repairing the church. This really angered his father, and he took him to the Bishop of Assisi.
We ourselves are water, air, earth, and life of this environment of the God. Creator God, we have disturbed the natural cycle, upset Frisian balance, forgive us for the lack of the care. Saint Francis, joyful steward of Creator, you lived in peace with nature and with God, inspired to be your witness. May we defend our common home. Saint Francis, pray for us.
हमारे एक घर की सुरक्षा के लिए मैं अनाज और पानी का व्यय नहीं करूंगी। मैं ज़्यादातर सार्वजनिक प्रणाली का उपयोग करूंगी। मैं जिम्मेदारी लेती हूँ कि मैं केवल अपनी ज़रूरत की चीज़ें ही खरीदूंगी। मैं बेकार चीज़ों का अच्छी तरह से निपटान करूंगी। मैं दूसरों को और इस ग्रह को बचाने के लिए प्रोत्साहित करूंगी।
प्रभु, मुझको तुम परम शांति की वीणा में बसा लेना। जहाँ जहाँ पर नफरत हो, प्यार मुझे वो लेने देना। किसी से मुझको चोट लगे तो उसे माफ कर लेने देना। जहाँ कहीं भी संचय उपजे, विश्वास मुझे भर लेने देना। जहाँ कहीं भी दुख पड़े, आशा की किरण बन जाने देना। जहाँ जहाँ हो अंधकार, वही प्रकाश बिखराने देना। जहाँ दिलों में हो उदासियाँ, उल्लास वहाँ फैलाने देना। हे सफल सृष्टि के मालिक दाता, मुझको इतना सामर्थ्य दीजिए, अपना ही सहारा न ढूंढकर औरों को सहारा दे पाऊँ। कोई अन्य मुझे चाहे या न चाहे, मैं सब पर प्यार लुटा पाऊँ। कोई और मुझे समझे या न समझे, मैं औरों की व्यथा समझ पाऊँ। लेने से ज़्यादा देने में मुझको संतुष्टि मिला करे। कोई मुझको माफ़ करे या न करे, मैं औरों की गलती को भुला सकूँ। मृत्यु में ही हमें मिले शाश्वत जीवन का नया जन्म। बस अस्तु।
If you want your dream to be, take your time, go slow. Do few things, but do them well. Heartfelt work goes